alábòsí inú àrùn wọn pẹ́ jìnnà sí wọn bí tọ́mọ sílẹ̀ o inú ara ló ń ta àwọn ṣe mọ̀ o tọ́ bá sunkún sójú kẹrẹ má dìde nítẹ̀yẹ igi sọnù ẹyẹ tó sọnù sígbó ṣòkòtò tí olókùn ó da kitiyan o ó dórí àwọn lọ́tẹ̀ o àwọn lọ́tẹ̀ o ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ tòórọ̀ yìí láti ìkànnì bàbá gbàgede ìmọ̀ tv BGI TV ibẹ̀ láwà tá a ti ń dábí ẹnu tá a rọ̀ bí òwe lórí YouTube a sì tún wà lórí gbàgede ìmọ̀ with Aláwìyé Adébáyọ̀ lórí Facebook bẹ́ẹ̀ náà là gbẹ̀yìn lórí TikTok à ń jẹ́ gbàgede ìmọ̀ _2 bàbá gbàgede _2 lórí TikTok a wà lórí Instagram náà à ń jẹ́ bàbá gbàgede ìmọ̀ _22 bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ wá kan fìdílé tàbí kẹ́ fìdílé nǹkan kẹjá jọjẹ gbádùn ètò ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ tòní ojú tẹ́ fi wò mí ò ní fọ́ o etí tẹ́ sì fi gbọ́ mi ò ní di bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣọ́ mi ẹ rí i pé ijó tèmi yàtọ̀ ẹ rí i pé dùnú tèmi yàtọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni torí pé mo níròyìn ayọ̀ púpọ̀ fún wa lónìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìdùnnú kan ṣẹlẹ̀ òṣùbù láyọ̀ fún wa mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo apá kú àṣeyọrí àwa ọmọ Yorùbá pàápàá jùlọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí bàbá gbàgede ìmọ̀ ẹ̀yin fáǹsì mi mo fẹ́ kí wa apá kú àṣeyọrí púpọ̀ àjọgbé ìlú kan náà o wọ́n á kàn déédéé wọ̀lú wa wá wọ́n á wá chánsì wa wọ́n á gbé wa wọ́n á sì gbé lọ wọ́n wá ní káwọn ẹbí kí wọ́n lọ máa wówó tí ò sí wá ẹni tí wọ́n gbé yìí oúnjẹ àárọ̀ lè máa bá tọ̀sán mọ́talẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n gbé ẹlòmíì bá lè lé ni wọ́n á gbé ẹlòmíì àwọn ẹbí wọn kó wọn sí wàhálà ẹbí atalétagbọ̀n wọ́n á kówó tí wọ́n ní kán kó wá Fúlàní àtọ́pa wọn àìmọye bẹ́ẹ̀ tán ti ṣe nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tí ò dẹ̀ sẹ́ tó fẹ́ bí wọn kò sẹ́ tó fẹ́ mú wọn mo wá fẹ́ bi gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ pé ẹ kórìíra àwọn tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation léèrè ṣé irú ìgbésí ayé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣó tẹ́ ẹ̀yin lọ́rùn ṣé ẹ gbàdúrà rú ẹ̀ wípé kí Fúlàní jí àwọn èèyàn yín gbé kẹ́ ẹ máa wá sáré from pillar to pole láti wá owó tẹ́ fi rescue ẹ̀mí wọn yunifásitì lọ́mọ wọ̀ yunifásitì náà ní kó lọ kà ọ̀dọ̀ Fúlàní ló dé bá rẹ̀ lójijì ìwòye ọdún tó kọjá ó ti fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ lò more than 9 months níbẹ̀ láìṣẹ̀ láìrò àwa Yorùbá dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ àfiṣoṣun àtúnfi para àtúnṣe màá náà máa bá wọn kígbe àníwọ́n Nàìjíríà níṣẹ́ àgbọ́dọ̀ kù síbẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà níṣẹ́ àwítẹ́ oh God ẹ wo bí táwa Yorùbá bára wa ẹ wo bí tá bára wa ẹ wo orú tán sọ wá dà nílùú bàbá wa tá a lọ lo nílùú Fúlàní wa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dọ́ lọ́hùn lé wa lórí mi ní fẹ́ gbà wá lákòókò púpọ̀ torí mo mọ̀ pé èèyàn you people cannot wait.
We Yoruba cannot have our own country and our own self-determination. What is the difference from what these stupid people are preaching outside, which they cannot emulate inside? That is Nigerian for you. That is government for you. That is government. They will be fighting for another country for their own self-determination. But within themselves, we say, no, we are not united. We are not one nation. We want to go. Why did not allow us to go? The reason is this. Let me tell you today. The reason is this. That they have nothing to fall on. The Fulani, Hausa Fulani have nothing to fall on. The Nigeria entirely have nothing to fall on except the Southwest. We have a South, we have everything. When you remove the Lagos, when you remove the allocation of Southwest from Nigeria, nothing again. wọn ò ní nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ follow me again, kò sí tí wọ́n fẹ́ padà lọ dé bá mọ́, wọn ò ní anything. That is why tí wọn ò ṣe lè jẹ́ kí Yorùbá kó lọ, because tí kì í bá ṣe allocation Yorùbá tí wọ́n fi ń gbéra níbo làwọn Fúlàní ti fẹ́ rówó ṣe, even though in the olden days gan nígbà ayé lọ lúgà, they failed woefully. Láyé lọ lúgà, they could not be able to continue. Láyé lọ lúgà, Nigeria was divided into 3. Northern Protectorate, South Protectorate, and West Protectorate. They are divided into 3, but none of the 2 protectorates were survived. But only the South, only the West, they cannot survive. During the Awolowo regime, Awolowo was the only one that survived. The rest won't survive. That is why Loluga said in his book, at the end of this book, I think chapter 14, he said a marriage between the poor husband, which is not protectorate, and a rich wife, which is South protectorate. Only I pray the marriage be successful, and that marriage can never be a successful marriage. Whether I can work for 400 years, our marriage can never be a fruitless marriage. It always be a fruitless marriage. It can never be fruitless. No matter what, kò dẹ̀ lè wá succeed. Ama ma jaba ina ni, ama takura wa ni. We can only be kicking against ourselves. That is from the day one. Láti bí tá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. We continue kick against ourselves. We continue blackmail ourselves. We continue destroy our image. That is how it will continue. It will continue. It will continue until we go on our way. Until we go on our way. Until tí wọ́n bá ní kó kálukú mọ́ lọ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Àwa ò lọ lọ́nà tiwa. Àwọn ò lọ lọ́nà tí wọ́n ní kálukú lọ lọ́nà tiẹ̀. Nobody ẹnìkankan ò ní dí ẹnìkankan lọ́wọ́. Because the aim and objective of this Fulani, I will tell you the truth today. Their aim and objective is that Sunday Gbogbo should be in the grave or in the prison now. I'm telling you the truth. The Fulani agenda, the Fulani leader, what they want is Sunday Gbogbo to be in the grave now. That is their plan. To be in the grave or to be in the prison. But none of the two of their prayers or none of the two of their none of the two of their wish are come to pass. Because the man is still living alive. The man is still alive, fighting for the struggle. So it is so amazing. They are confused. Because there is no way the Fulani militant men will attack you and they will not get you down. Then after that, Sunday Gbogbo have visited Nigeria 2 or 3 times. After the whole saga, after the whole killing, after the whole struggle, he visited Nigeria 2 or 3 times. One, he went there for his mother burial. Another one, at least he went there to see the another one, at least 2. Yeah, so they couldn't do me anything. They are surprised. They don't even know who is backing up for him. But nobody except Olodumare, because he believes in what he's doing, that he's doing the right thing for his people, despite that some criticization from the people that he's fighting for, from the people that Sunday Gbogbo is fighting for, there are still among of all who are still criticizing him, who are still calling him thief, who are still calling him criminal, who are still calling that he's working for the government. But despite that, he plays a dead ear to it. He focuses on what is needed for the Yoruba people to have. We need a peace in Yoruba land. And then we must fight until we get that peace. That is why the Yoruba adage said, we all are trying our best to make sure we put things together and to make sure we fight for our generation. What we are doing today, it is not for me alone. I am fighting for my generation. I'm fighting for my born generation. We cannot continue living in bondage. We cannot continue living in a bondage. We should find a way to be out of that contraction, contraction by Baraka Disiga contraction. I mean, that country, what name do you want to call the country again? A country that people cannot be able to feed, cannot be able to eat 3 meals in a day, and then the country are using 1.6 billion for the Hajj, to subsidize for the Hajj, only to go to the Saudi Arabia and say Allahu Akbar, Labaik Allahumma Labaik la sharika labak, innal hamda wal hamdal lakal mulku la sharika la. That's all. And they spend billions of naira. And then those that is go for the Hajj will come back and still be corruption leaders. What is again? They use the same money to spend for Jerusalem also too. What comes from it? Nothing. It is not shows. Nigerian is the second largest that pray every day. Go and Google it. Nigeria is the second largest that pray every day. And that prayer, it is not even manifested. That prayer, it is not even show in it. That prayer is not even showing our character. We have church everywhere. We have mosque everywhere. Kilefida. Both the mosque Kilefida and the pastor will be saying, oh, Abarakadabra Sakara. Fuck you with your pastor, with your fake prophets. We can't put any TV, now can form Gbogbo. Where's your proof? Nígbà tí wọ́n rí tó fẹ́ fọmọ Gbogbo ni so Ọlọ́run ti yín Ọlọ́run ṣe bí Ọlọ́run pé ntọ́lọ́run bá fi ràn yín ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Those, I mean, Nigerian is being made up from fraudulence. Nigerian, that name is being made from fraudulent people, and then Nigeria will continue to be we will continue to be fraud ourselves. We continue to deceive ourselves. We continue to paint ourselves, but nothing for us. Nothing is Nigerian for us to show. We have fought so many cases and we won. We have a case with Benin Republic, the ECOWAS, we won. We have a case with Nigeria, we won. We are not a terrorist. We are fighting for our self-determination, and which is our own, which is our right. That's exactly what Nigerian Vice President said. And let me read it according to Nigerian President when he was pleading for Palestine, that Palestine should have their own independence. Then if the Nigerian President, Nigerian Vice President can say this, then why we don't have the right over ourselves? We have also right. We all have the same equal right. Self-determination is our right. It is not a criminal. Why the Fulani are taking it as a criminal when the Nigerian government can say it in a public, when they can say it outside the Nigeria, that self-determination is an eligible human right, and then nobody can be denied of its own right. Then why are we be denied of our own right? Nigerian, we should wake up. This is our right. We need to fight for our right. Fighting for our right is not a crime. Don't be afraid. Don't be feared to stand for what is belong to you. Our nation shall prosper. Nigerian shall die, and the Nigerian shall be destroyed. And the Yoruba nation and the other country who I want to emerge shall stand up and they're fighting for their right. Look at what the man said. This is Vice President of Nigeria. When he was giving his speech, he said it clearly to the parliament that at least look at what Vice President Shetima said. He said today, when he was giving a lecture in America, he said today, we are all witness the heart-wrenching situation in Gaza and other Palestinian terrorists. Just an anti-sticker to revenge. Freedom is an inalienable right and a natural entitlement that cannot be denied by any people. Look at that word. Look at that word. He said justice antithetical to, to revenge. Only freedom is an ineligible right and a natural entitlement that cannot be denied to any people. I repeat that statement once again. He said freedom is an inalienable right and a natural entitlement that cannot be denied to any people. Ó wá tẹ̀síwájú, only the Palestinian people deserve their independence. They deserve to have a home of their own on territory already recognized by its very assembly and by international law, which is being ruthlessly ignored. We are also recognized. It is our right. Our right cannot be denied from us. If the Shetima can say this in outside Nigeria, but when he come back to Nigeria, he started fighting for those who are asking or who are seeking, or for those who are clamoring for their own self-determination. If it is true they believe in international law that self-determination, it is every citizen's right and it can never be denied by any people, what Nnamdi Kanu is still doing in prison? Nnamdi Kanu should be released now. Simon Ekpa should be released now. Other people that has been fighting for their self-determination and the prison should be released now, because according to the Nigerian treaty, according to the Nigerian international law, self-determination is an inalienable right that nobody can be denied. Then why are they denying us from having our own self-determination? And thus, we are also decide to have the state or to have the country called our home. Nigeria is not our home. We are not Nigerian. We are not have anything in common. Our food are absolutely different. Our dressing are absolutely different. Our culture are absolutely different. Our intake are absolutely different. Our mindsets are absolutely different. Our level of education are absolutely different. Our greeting are absolutely different. We are absolutely different in total form of the life. We are different in culture. We are different in agriculture. We are different in nature. We are different in greeting. We are different in any way. So why are we still together? Why are we still joining together as one? We are not one. And the Nigerian is not a nation. If you think that Nigeria is a nation, you are deceiving yourself. Awolowo said it in 1974 that Nigeria is not a nation. Let us go by what Awolowo said. You would identify that Nigerian, it is not a nation. It is only mere geographical areas. That is what Awolowo said. For those who said Nigerian is a nation, you are absolutely deceiving yourself. You can listen to what Awolowo said. You will recognize that Nigerian, it is not a one. Awolowo said in his statement, he said Nigerian is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There is no Nigerians in the same sense. Kò sí Nigeria in the same sense. There is no Nigerian in the same sense as their English, which is our France. The word Nigerian is a distinctive appellation to distinguish for those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria and those who do not. Àwọn kan ni wọ́n live within the boundary of Nigeria. Àwọn kan ò live within the boundary of Nigeria. There is no Nigeria in the same sense. This is a message that every one of us need to understand. There is no Nigeria in the same sense. No Nigeria in the same sense of the mindset. No Nigeria in the same sense of culture. No Nigeria in the same sense of tradition. We are different and we are not together in any form. Why are we deceiving ourselves? Why you still believe that being in Nigerian will be the great opportunities for us? Being in Nigerian, having a Nigerian passport, it is a mistake that I have never prayed in my life. Then I don't want my children to continue to suffer the way I suffer. If my grandfather can never fight for my father or for my parents, if my grandparents, they cannot be able to stand and fight I'm fighting for their children. Then my father cannot stand and fight for me. I have to stand up and fight for my children. I have to stood up and fight for my children. This is what we need to do. This is exactly in me. Don't say, oh, Nigeria is not concerned. That is not what we want. I want to look at what you pay for the past 10 years. No, Seju Belori. They have never experienced blackout for 1 second. Who said you cannot enjoy that situation? Who said you cannot be at your home, at your comfort and say, you will be the one begging for the light. You will be the one begging for the NEPA to take the light. Have you ever enjoyed that? Have you ever expressed that? That you will be at your comfort home and then you look at yourself and this is 1 month. The NEPA have never taken the light. NEPA, please take light for 1 second. We pray for that year. The NEPA I've been here for 10 years. For 10 years, for good 10 years. Nina Oti love for 1 minute. How come? How would you want to say? Nina love for just 1 minute. This is my 10 years in this country. Nina electricity will love for 1 second. Sometimes I will off the light. I will decide that today I don't want to see light. Can you imagine? Can you imagine when you said today I will off all the light in my room, that today I don't need light. I just want to express blackout. Who among of you in Nigerian can do that? They give the light just for a few hours, and every month they will always give an extremely bill. They extort you from your own weight. Can you imagine? Ghana does not experience power failure in their country. Can you imagine? That is Ghana, our laboring country. Our laboring country. Then when they talk about but in the middle of Nigeria, only will pay for complete 1 month. You know, said you are running only new. I can't talk about that. Only for 1 month. You know, 1 month. No, 1 month. That's it. Or second, goes up in no law. Because that is the country we find ourselves. And then since this Nigeria have created, we haven't have a good leader. Those leaders that we have that is a good leader. I can give kudos to Yaradua. Because Yaradua is not a Fulani, he's an Hausa man. Yaradua could have been second survivor of Nigerian. But he doesn't spend more time. Those who have a good intention for Nigeria, they will not allow them to be there. Lowo is not allowed to be there. Abiola is not allowed to be there. Yaradua was fortunate. But the man could not complete his tenure. He mean well for Nigerian. Yaradua mean well for single citizens of that country. But look at what happened to him. He couldn't stay long. Then those who are criminals, those who are barbaric, those who are destroyer, those who are looter, even though they will still continue stay. What that mean? Why would no change now? I want to hear what you do. What that she was alive. Then you want to support Nigeria affect that. It's better you raise that in your mind this 2025. Better you raise it. I love this, my brother. Arole Odua. They say Nigeria cannot celebrate 24 hours light. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Prove it wrong. But Nigeria cannot celebrate 24 hours light. Can you imagine? A whole giant of African, we cannot celebrate 24 hours of light. We cannot. Wọ́n bí yálà yàyín dábòlẹ̀ ti fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ máa gbọ́ up NEPA ni. Orí àwọn NEPA ìbọn tó ti múná lọ o. Wọ́n máa múná yẹn lọ ni. Then we call ourselves a giant of Africa. Giant might fool. Giant might fool. Giant for nothing. Giant for useless. Giant for rubbish. Giant tí ò lè débi kankan. Why we call ourselves a giant for? But if we're individual, we need to stand up. Say, no, this is exactly what we want for ourselves. Okay, I want to lọ sí Ghana. Can you imagine? Ghana no longer like how come? Ghana báwo ni wọ́n ṣe ṣe? But ẹ má gbàgbé wípé àwọn tí wọ́n ń ta generator Nàìjíríà, the company tó ní generator Nàìjíríà, wọ́n ní lórúkọ máa yìí Abubakar àwọn lòlò ní ṣé Abubakar ni ṣé ọ̀nà ní ṣé Abubakar lórúkọ ẹ̀ nígbà tí ẹ̀rọ orúkọ ẹ̀ kan máa ń wọn torí pé wọ́n à lè gbà kó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni kí ìdàlódé tí wọ́n ṣe lè gbà torí pé gbọ́n lọ́jọ́ orí jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ni ẹ fẹ́ kó dàrú ẹ fẹ́ kó dojúrú ẹ fẹ́ kó túká ṣé bí a ṣe máa bá lọ rèé ṣé bá ṣe máa tara wá pa rèé ṣé bá ṣe máa tàǹpàpà síra wa lélẹ̀ yìí olùláṣẹ ń pariwo pé ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ wo àwọn kan náà tún gbé sẹ̀ríà lọ on that sẹ̀ríà case mo ń bọ̀ láti wá ṣe topic fún I have the full Sharia punishment. Kerry, the official penalty in Sharia law. Mo ti sọ part 1, but I'm coming for the part 2. Maybe by today I will drop by 2. Nínú part 1 tí mo sọ on coming Sharia law tí mufti ìlú wa tó lùwò tí wọ́n ń béèrè fún. Although now they have Muslim market in Ìwó. I mean this is coming gradually. Ibi lọrin ti bọ́ Ìwó is second. That alimi ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ló tún padà bọ́ wo yẹn alimi ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ló tún bọ́ wo ṣé bí Ìlọrin ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ wa ní Ìlọrin have 16 local government Yorùbá ní 12 local government Fulani àti Hausa ni wọ́n ní 4 local government Ìlọrin. That 4 local government they are supersede than 12 local government tó wà ní Ìlọrin. How come? Báwo ló ń ṣe? Àdẹ̀mójútó lọ́rin Ìwó ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àtúmójútó wò nínú Sharia law tí wọ́n ń gbé bọ̀ on the 13th of this month ó ní wọ́n fẹ́ launch Sharia law yẹn ní Ọ̀yọ́. Ìwọ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́ tó ń bẹ lọ́yọ́ gbìdé jà fún Sharia law pé kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wọn à gbọ́dọ̀ gbé Sharia law wá sọ́yọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n náà fẹ́ báyìí gan ó yẹ kí kò ti ṣe wọ́n because Sharia law said if you drink alcohol once or twice tó bá mu alcohol once or twice 40 or 80 lashes olenwoyi. Then if you drink alcohol 3 or 4 times tó bá wá mu alcohol ní ẹ̀mẹ́ta tàbí ẹ̀mẹ́rin death by beheading. Ẹ tó bá mu alcohol lẹ́mẹ́rin wọ́n ní kí wọ́n gé orí ẹ̀ ẹ wá gbọ́ nínú Sharia. Then alcohol tí wọ́n sì mu nífẹ̀ẹ́ alcohol tí wọ́n mu lóṣogbo alcohol tí wọ́n mu Iléṣà ní kí Iléṣà ní o Èkó ní o Ìbàdàn tí wọ́n bá wá pa owó ẹ̀ tán wọ́n á tún wá ṣíà owó yẹn pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà ní Kano Kaduna Katsina táwọn sọ wípé àwọn ò fẹ́ kẹ́ni bọ́ọ̀dù ó mu alcohol wọ́n dẹ̀ tún máa gbowó alcohol wọ́n tún gba owó ẹ̀. Islamic country gan wọ́n ta alcohol. They don't use Sharia law in Islamic. I've said this so many times. In Islamic country, they don't use Sharia law. But why? Come on, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. We need to ask ourselves. Why is it everything Yoruba? Why? Mufti Iwo is not a Yoruba man. Mufti Iwo, it is not an Yoruba man. Mufti Iwo is Tapa. He's TV man. How come he has so power that it can rule in Iwo? I know the people from Iwo, they don't take nonsense. But what is happening to people of Iwo? What is happening to the youth of Iwo? What is happening to those who are well-led in Iwo? What is happened to Imam of Iwo that is allow Mufti Iwo to be the one dictating for Iwo people? A man that is not from Iwo. Now, we don't understand that Iwo ti lọ. That will be another my topic. Ìlú Iwo ti lọ. If I said Ìlú Iwo wọ́n ti lọ, the reason is pé Ìlú Iwo ti lọ because Ọba of Iwo tó pe the Rasid kò rọ́mọ Yorùbá fẹ́, and I went to go and marry Fulani king. I saw a video where this man and his and his wife were moving. A wife that doesn't understand our culture, that doesn't understand Yoruba, and a Fulani for that matter. Ó dẹ̀ bímọ fún ọmọ yẹn á dẹ̀ dàgbà. Mo wí pé àwọn Fulani tó bá fẹ́ ja ìjà 20 years wọ́n ti máa plan ẹ̀ láti sìn. And end of the day, that boy will become Oluwo. How come they will do it? Because that boy will be trained as a Fulani. They will train that boy with Fulani blood. They will train that boy with Fulani mentality. They will train that boy with Fulani agenda. And then don't be surprised that that boy will become Oluwo one day. It is not today. They already planned it. They already planned the game. The game, it is not today. They are not fighting for today. They are planned to fight for tomorrow. That is how they attack Ilorin. They plan from Iwo. They have already mastered everything. And the Oluwo is a victim. Oluwo is a victim. Then Iwo will become Kimulipina. It will be excluded from the southwest as soon as possible. Because Iwo will be center of war when the trumpet blow. Iwo will be the center of war when the trumpet blow. As the leaders of Yoruba are folding their hand and they look at Oluwo, even though including those who are obas, that they need to come together and do something about Oluwo, they fold their hand. This is exactly when Ilorin was taken away from Yoruba. That is how the Gbogbo àwọn warrior, the Ibadan warrior, Ekiti warrior, Ijesha warrior, Ife warrior, Ogun warrior, who are very powerful at that time. That is how they folded their hand and see and watch Alimi to kill Afonja, despite because Afonja rule, Afonja disobey Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́. And then today, it is not only Afonja family that are suffered for what their father did. It is entire those Yoruba who are living in Ilorin are suffer for what they don't even know, what they know nothing about. Kọ́lọ́mọ jẹ́ ká jìyà oníyà. Kọ́lọ́mọ jẹ́ ká ìyà ìmọ̀dí kọ́lọ́mọ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ the 90% of Ilorin people now, they are suffered for what they know nothing about. Ìyà ìmọ̀dí ni gbogbo wọn jẹ. Ìyà ìmọ̀dí lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn jẹ. Then àwọn kan náà ní láti wá food ọwọ́ again, láti wá lajúlẹ̀ kí àwọn ọmọ wa tí wọn ò tí ì bí, kí àwọn náà tó wá jẹ ìyà ìmọ̀dí tí Ìwó fẹ́ dá sílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ sí. Because it become that ó ń bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ń bọ̀ níbi tí Ọlọ́run àdúrà wa tá a mọ̀ gbà ní pé Olódùmarè má jà jìyà ìmọ̀dí. Olódùmarè má jà jìyà ìmọ̀dí. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa lónìí là ń jìyà tá a mọwọ́ tá a mẹsẹ̀. Fulani ló máa become next generation níwò. Because now tí ẹ ò bá understand pé the Alimi of the olden days, it is that Alimi in Iwo now, which is called himself Mufti Iluwo. It is another Alimi. Because they came as an Islam. They would, they came as an Islam that, oh, this is a religion of Islam. That's exactly what Oluwo is doing now. That's Islam. No, they just hiding under religion. They are hiding under religion. That is how Fulani hiding under religion to destroy Hausa people today. And then not even only that, they use their youth to destroy them. They use the Hausa youth to destroy their leaders based on their religion. They are hiding under the religion, but it is not a religion. By taking what is belong to Hausa, by taking it away from them, by looting Hausa, they use religion. And then today, the Fulani have become the leaders in those land that is not belong to them. And then the real indigene of that land are now become a slave. And then the real indigene of that land become a slave. The stranger now become the leaders. That's exactly what is happening in Iwo now. They have Islamic market. Although they did not say anybody should not go there, everybody is going there, both Muslim, Christian, and Babalawo are going there to learn for the market. But they have the market in Iwo before. Why are they named that market Islamic market? I've never heard it in everywhere. But this is the agenda of Mufti Iwo. And then if that man did not caution, do you ever remember a song said, Oye to kara wo, o mbo wa kara ede, eyara ede de sumo wo, oye to kara wo, o mbo wa kara ede, o mbo wa kara ede o. Mo lóye to kara wo, o mbo wa kara ede, o mbo wa kara ede. Ani oye to kara wo, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi bí mo lóye tó kánra o, ń bọ̀ wá kánra ẹ̀dẹ̀ ya máa múra sílẹ̀ ṣẹ́ o. Ẹ̀yin ará ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa múra sílẹ̀ ṣẹ́ oyè tó kánra o, ń bọ̀ wá kàn yín gangan ni. Ẹ̀yin ará ẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ máa múra sílẹ̀ o, oyè yìí ń bọ̀ wá kàn yín. Ẹ̀yin ará ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa múra sílẹ̀ ṣẹ́ oyè yìí ń bọ̀ wá kàn yín o. Ohun tó bá dẹ̀ ti dé bójú o, dandan ni kó dé bá mú lọ́wọ́ ta wá yìí o. So ohun tó bá dé bójú, dandan ni kó dé bá mú. We all need to stand up and fight against whoever is ready to destroy us. Mufti Lowo and Lowo, their plan is to destroy the Yoruba people. And then if we allow them to succeed, not only them will suffer it, we will dance in the same trumpet. Ìlú ni tí wọ́n bá wá ń lù, àwọn náà bá wọn jó ń bẹ̀. Tá a bá ti wá ń jó sí, tá a jọ ń jó sí, ó ti kàn wá náà nìyẹn. Látara bẹ́ẹ̀, a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí wọ́n fi hello. Era sao. Yes, sir. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni lè dá sí. Ẹ lè dá sí lórúkọ yín, sir. Ẹ ṣe gan ni láti bọ̀lẹ̀ tí ń pè wá, sir. Ẹ ṣe gan ni ẹ bá wa dá sí. Àmín Ọlọ́run bá ní kókó wa yọ kádẹ take action ni kì í ṣe Ọlọ́run ká take action ni. Àṣẹ ìdùnnú.
Pé wọ́n á dìde lọ́nà kí ò ní sí gbogbo ìbẹ̀rù tó ti kó ìpayà tó ti kó sáwọn èèyàn láyà tá kúrò tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa dìde torí pé action la need.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni kì í ṣẹjọ́. Bólé táwa ṣe àwa kan ń pa àwọn èèyàn ṣàkíyèsí ní ilé tá a ṣe ìkọlà nídìí action gidi la nídìí kì í kákan máa tójọ́ lórí social media.
Torí ó ń bọ̀ àwọn là ń dẹ́ẹ̀dì.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
À ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n rò bí ìpínlẹ̀ ni à ń ṣe. Wọ́n ti mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sá tẹ́ bá rí ibi tí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa nígbà tí Lamido ló jẹ́ central bank minister president ọ̀nà àbí kí ló ń pè ló kọ́kọ́ bà gbogbo bank wọn.
Olúwa.
Àti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ló ti kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ rí pé àṣà àtìgbà tó bá sọjọ́ ṣì wà as governor ní 2000 àbí 1990 tó wọlé as president ẹ rí pé kò àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá lówó lọ́wọ́ wọ́n sì jẹun everybody wà díẹ̀ pé ó ké aṣáà àti ẹ̀sìn àyẹ̀wò àpò pé látijọ́ tí wọ́n ti kó wa pọ̀ láti 1914 lọ́rọ̀ Yorùbá ní wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ba ayé ọ̀tá Yorùbá jẹ́.
Fọlá kó ṣàánú wa.
Láti 1914 100 ó ti pé 100 tí n bá ṣe mistake láti 2014.
Àfi kó Olódùmarè ṣàánú wa o.
Yes, ẹ wà ní 2025 láti 1914 over 100 years ago.
Àfi kó Olódùmarè ṣàánú wa.
Lọ ti ń ba ayé Yorùbá ọ̀tá Yorùbá jẹ́. Ẹ wá wo ìgbà tá a wà yìí. Ìgbà tó wá ṣe díẹ̀ ẹ rí pé ìgbà tó wọ́n káwọn pípọ̀ ìtọ́jú wá sọ pé wọ́n fún wa ní independent. Ẹ rí pé kò sí Yorùbá kan tó jẹ president yàtọ̀ sí ẹni tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ sí yìí tí ò ń ṣe military man. Wọ́n tẹ́ bá wo àwọn Fúlàní láti tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kò kí ń ṣe military Fúlàní ló máa ń gorí oyè táwọn bá fẹ́ joyè tó bá fẹ́ jẹ president. Tó bá rí pé ọmọ ẹnìkan ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pariwo wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ni wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe wọ́n ṣáà lè gbé bẹ̀yẹ́ mẹ́ pé àwọn làyè yẹn wà fún. Tó bá ń ṣe báwa èèyàn àwọn ọmọ máa sọ pé ọmọ Nàìjíríà generally gbogbo Yorùbá ló kì mí lára nítorí pé tó bá ṣe báwọn ọmọ Yorùbá máa ń tètè gbàgbé nǹkan ni. Tó ń sọ wípé àwọn míì sọ wípé Tinubu ó ṣe gbá kan ó ṣe àwọn kan míì sọ Nàìjíríà ò lè dáa. Kọ́ fi ọ̀rọ̀ wípé Yorùbá ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ̀ èmi ò jẹ́ àti mi ì lè dúró bí mo ṣe wà ní ìlú 24 hours explode lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ láti pín mi ì lè dúró ẹ̀ bàbá mi bó ṣe ń já mi lára pé kí ló yẹ dá lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ó yẹ pín kẹ́lọ́dì lọ́ọ̀tì yẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ibi tó ti ń pa àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n pa Bọ́lá Ìgè wọ́n pa ìyàwó Abíọ́lá wọ́n pa Abíọ́lá fúnra rẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe ethnic cleansing ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ bá wo gbogbo àwọn tó pa wọ́n yẹn kò ń ṣe Yorùbá ló pa Yorùbá wọ́n ni wọ́n bá wa jà Fúlàní versus Yorùbá ni Abacha ò kì í ṣe Yorùbá. Kò jẹ́ sí nǹkan táwọn emir sultan Ìlọrin sọ fún kí ò ní ṣe. Láti ìgbà yẹn ọtún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní padà ìgbà tó yá wọ́n rí gòkè democracy láwà àbí a ní láti tún ṣe nǹkan kan fáwọn pípé wọ́n bá jẹ́ system wa wọ́n bàjẹ́ wọ́n fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú ó di pé kò ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n close àwọn banks owó tẹ́lá mọ èèyàn tó wọ́n close bank rẹ pé Okocha lùsì owó ńgbà yẹn ẹ̀rọ tó ń ta owó fún gbogbo àwọn ọkọ̀ ya gbogbo àwọn eleganza àmì kí ló ń kọ́ máa dòní AIT ní gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ sí billions ló ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dàtọ̀ owó ẹ̀ wà lára báńkì kan tí wọ́n tọ́ta yé ẹ̀jẹ̀ billions of naira ẹ̀ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó jẹ́ fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ represent Nàìjíríà lọ́dún yẹn wọ́n láti dà wọ́n tún dà kọjá ayé tó ní ìdìbò àti báyìí lójú ló máa ń tẹ Nàìjíríà wọn ló gbogbo ẹ̀ wà sábọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn wọ́n bá yé wọn bá jẹ́ ìgbà tó ń bá yé àwọn ọ̀tá Yorùbá jẹ́ wọ́n pa ogun báńkì system wa ẹ̀rí pé bíbẹ̀ sí ní wọlé lẹ́yìn ìyẹn sà ẹ̀rí nǹkan tó fi ṣe fún wa wọ́n wá wò pé ọgbọ́n ò láti lè dá fáwọn pípù yìí Jonathan débẹ̀ wọ́n mú ẹnu Jonathan ló ṣe kọ́kọ́ Jonathan ló ṣe bá òṣàwò wọ́n mú ẹnu wọ́n fi pa iye máa nìyẹn jẹ́ lájọ Nàìjíríà ti ní president sà nígbà láti sọ pé wọ́n ní president Jonathan ni the best president ṣùgbọ́n Fúlàní òjò ṣe wọ́n fẹnu bá yé ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí ló fi lọ wọ́n fẹnu lé lọ ìsìnkú lọ ṣe fún Tinubu ń sìn lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí wọ́n bá tó ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀tọ́ ọwọ́ àwọn òpin kí làwọn ti fẹ́ di fáwọn Yorùbá Buhari wọlé kí ni Buhari wọlé fún wọn kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀lé sí ẹwọ́ ìjà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ìbàdàn nígbà tá à ń ṣe torí nígbà tá à ń ṣe Yorùbá nation tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní Ìbàdàn tí wọ́n pa aláboyún kan nínú ọjà tó sọ wípé Fúlàní kan pa aláboyún ti jà fi bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀lé
bẹ́ẹ̀ mo rántí gbà yẹn.
Jáde ẹ tún wo nǹkan tó tún ṣe wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí Yorùbá ẹja tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹja máa fẹ́ràn jẹ oko wọn ẹjẹ ká máa fẹ́ràn jẹ oko wọn sódà ebi á máa pa wọ́n.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
nígbà tá a ti bá banking system jẹ kò sówó àbí ẹjẹ ká tún fi ibi mú wọn lẹ́yìn ìgbà tá a bá fi ibi mú wọn tán wọ́n á sọ̀rẹ́ńdà wọ́n á ju lọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n sọ pé àwọn òṣì àwọn nǹkan tá a bá fẹ́ àwọn náà máa dá
ṣe fún wọn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jẹ owó wa bàbá Sunday Igboho dìde pé ẹ fẹ́ pa wá tán ni nígbà tá a bá rún jẹjẹ kẹfì pa àwọn tẹ̀ lájẹ̀ dá ṣùgbọ́n wọn ní sọ síta wáyé láti máa sọ wípé ẹ má dókun lẹ̀ tó má ẹ jọ ṣé ọdún tí ẹ fẹ́ kí ló dé pé wọ́n à ń gbébọn à ń kọlu ra wa yẹn à ń bára wa jà yẹn ẹ jọ stáìlì pé wọn èyí tó ń ṣe fún ẹ tí kò dúpẹ́ kéèyàn gbé bọ̀ lọ.
ó ti jùbọ lọ wọn ti eyín kan ti jùbọ lọ báyìí.
ìwà dédé tá àkókò gbébọn yẹn ká fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú dànù.
ẹ ń bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló kú àwọn.
wọ́n ní kálukú lè rí ààyè.
láti lọ.
ṣe rí ayé ẹ̀ kẹta yé ara yín lẹ̀ káwọn ọmọ yẹn lè ṣayé rẹ̀. torí ìgbà tẹ́ bá sọ pé ẹ̀fẹ́ dá ẹ̀fẹ́ títí nìkan wọ́n ti sọ àwọn bàbá mi bí ní parọ́ fún yín. tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ mo máa ṣẹ́ẹ̀dì owó sí ìyá mi màá ní ẹ bá mi lọ sí mọ́ṣáláṣí ẹ bá mi lọ sí church ẹ wá bá mi lọ sí títì. àwọn ìyá tí wọn ò ní tán tọrọ owó yẹn ìgbà tí ìyá mi máa dé títí tó fẹ́ ti fún wọn lówó àwọn Fúlàní ni wọ́n bá ń bẹ̀. That was around 2007 sá.
wọn bá wọn yà
àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ sá ojú àwọn Fúlàní nìyẹn àwọn Haúsá nìyẹn kò sí Fúlàní kan tó ń tọrọ bára kò sí Fúlàní kan sá tó ń tọrọ bára Fúlàní tẹ́ bá ka population wọn ju 6 million lọ́nà Nàìjíríà tó torí pé wọ́n ti wá pẹ́ díẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn Haúsá àwọn Haúsá tó tọrọ owó Haúsá ló ń bímọ jù Fúlàní ò kì í bímọ jù wọ́n lo Haúsá fi cover ilé ayé wọn ni àwọn Haúsá tó ń ṣàlè máa ń jẹ lọ́wọ́ Haúsá wọn ń dé nígbà tí àmì lọ fún wọn lówó sá àkọ́ bá àwọn Haúsá yẹn níbẹ̀ mo fún wọn lówó bí àwọn pípé lọ́ba ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí mo rán ìyá mi tó kó lọ ṣe lẹ́yìn ìyẹn ní nǹkan bí 2021 yes sir àwọn Yorùbá ní ìyá mi bá ń bẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ owó.
Olúwa o.
àwọn Yorùbá wọ́n kún ibi wọ́n kún bẹ́sà lọ́tọ̀ owó. ṣé ni màmí máa gbèrè pépà fún ìṣòwò má jẹ́ àdúpẹ́ tiwa o ò má jẹ́ àdúpẹ́ tiwa o ò má jẹ́ àdúpẹ́ tiwa o pé ìyà ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn pé pàdé làwọn èèyàn ó máa tó stéèjì kan sáwọn èèyàn àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá máa jẹ owó òyìnbá oúnjẹ wọn owó lọ́dọ̀ máa jẹ sẹ́nu.
má ṣe o.
wọ́n sọ ilé ayé ọ̀tá wa ti. ó bá sí nǹkan táwọn pípọ̀ èsì ń ṣe sá bí ò ṣe wípé ẹjọ́ nǹkan ewu òní Fúlàní mú wá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣé tí Fúlàní bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ Yorùbá ṣé wọ́n máa fi ẹran èèyàn tó rí ẹ̀ pé at this 20th century á mú màálù á lọ sórí oko tó yẹ kí ọ̀gbìn téèyàn ṣe wàhálà gbé wọ́n tẹ̀ máa ṣọ́ ẹni ẹni wá ti fẹ́ parí wọ́n ti fẹ́ kó bọ́tà káwọn ọmọ Yorùbá lọ jẹ wọ́n dẹ̀ mú ẹran wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ fi jẹ tó bá dẹ̀ fọwọ́ kan ẹran wọn wọ́n á wá lóru bí olè wọ́n dẹ̀ pa yín. ẹ wá sọ fún wa yìí pé àwọn Fúlàní yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ rí fúnlẹ̀ Yorùbá ìyẹn lè yí wá lọ mú tẹ lọ fi ń ṣaya tẹ wá sọ pé ẹ̀ ń bímọ. èmi náà tọmọ mi ìfẹ́ sódì ọ̀rọ̀ sọmọ tí ọmọ Fúlàní yẹn bí folú báyìí wọnú báyìí yẹn mi ìfẹ́ sọ òdì ọ̀rọ̀ sọmọ yẹn lórí mo yẹ òṣèlú Olúwo ló fẹ́ kó ìran Yorùbá àní ẹ̀rọ ó fẹ́ sọ wá di èèyàn yẹpẹrẹ ó fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ sọ ìran Yorùbá di èèyàn yẹpẹrẹ yẹsà island tí mo wà yìí nígbà tí ẹ bá bọ wo history máa ń sọ fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ̀ka history island ṣá British fẹ́ bá bí British ṣe ń bá bó ṣe ṣe pẹ̀lú Fúlàní tó pa àpọ̀tọ̀ ń ṣe ilé ayé àwọn tó kù the rest of the southern part of Nigeria I would say all the Nigerian states because kò síbi tí àwọn pípé ìfọwọ́bà Haúsá kọ̀ ní ìyà yẹn jẹ jù lórí pé àwọn wọ́n ti bà ní ayé wọn jẹ́ láti bí 200 years ago wọ́n ti gbà lórí ẹ̀sìn ló gbé wá sílẹ̀ fún wọn ẹ̀sìn yẹn ló fi tàn wọ́n ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá lọ bòósà Irish pẹ̀lú British wọ́n mú nǹkan lẹ̀ tí ó dá wọ́n fi ebi pa àwọn Irish débi pé Irish potato ni Irish ló ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn starvation wọ́n starve àwọn Irish to the death ni Irish kú ń gbà yẹn ṣùgbọ́n bàtà àwọn pípì máa wá gbọ́ wọ́n máa gbọ́ wọ́n kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni wọ́n kú para wọn pé a máa gbára wálẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn amúnisìn kí ló dé kíníkan ìgbà tó máa di pé wọ́n máa gbára wọn lẹ̀ àwọn tó wá jẹ́ ẹ̀mọ̀ pé kò sí bí ìlú ṣe máa wàṣà tí ò ní sí àwọn àfọ̀njá láàárín wọn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
tó jẹ́ pé máa ta ìrọ̀ ẹ̀ kó kọ́
kò kan owó òrònú àkírò.
ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ làwọn fẹ́ gba owó yẹn kọ́ dé lówó.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
wọ́n promise wọn ní post tàbí kọ́ fẹ́ fún wọn lówó tàbí kọ́ fẹ́ sọ pé a máa ra mọ́tò fún àwọn fẹ́ fún ẹ lé. bí wọ́n ṣe lọ tó bá ti plan pé àwọn máa lọ báwọn British bá fẹ́ ṣe báyìí kíníkan àwọn àfọ̀njá rẹ̀ wọ́n máa lọ tú àṣírí yẹn before that date tí wọ́n ṣàwò pé wọ́n tó di pé wọ́n lọ báyìí àwọn British military wọ́n ti wá crush wọn wọ́n pa wọn láì kí ṣàwò wọ́n ṣe regroup nìyẹn pé òkè ẹ̀ mọ̀ wọ́n tá a máa ṣe báyìí a fẹ́ mọ àwọn báwo la fi ṣe mọ plans wa nǹkan kan wà láàrin wa nìyẹn ṣẹ̀rí nígbà tí wọ́n máa mọ̀ sá tí wọ́n máa mọ̀ gbogbo ìdílé yẹn coexist wọn láìláńtì lẹ́nu gbogbo ìdílé tó ń tà wọ́n fáwọn British ilé òkè ṣe pé kí ni ẹgbọ́n kù ẹ̀ ẹ wo history Ireland àti British bó ṣe jára wọn bá bó ṣe gba independent wọn lọ́wọ́ British wọ́n pa gbogbo àwọn tó lọ sabotage wọn tó jáfọ̀já rẹ̀ wọ́n mú gbogbo wọn balẹ̀ ni nígbà tó ń kọ ojú British gbọ̀ngàn òun lè ṣe yíyá wíwì òun lè ṣe tó jẹ́ pé Amẹ́ríkà ló wá sign Good Friday agreement between British and Ireland ogun gidi British níbọn wọn ní gbogbo ẹ̀ àwọn ò níbọn wọn ò ní kankan ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n fi ìgò àti cocktail wọ́n fi gbàgbà mọ́lẹ̀ torí gbà tó bá ẹ máa pa wá àlẹ́ ẹ̀ ní pa wá ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ju cocktail yẹn sínú ibì kan tó jẹ́ pé bóyá gbogbo mọ́tò mílítírì wọn wà gbogbo ẹ̀ máa jóná papọ̀ ni ẹ̀jọ̀ ogun wọn ń jóná ni àwọn làwọn bíbí ẹ fi gbàgbà wọn lẹ̀ náà tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ráyọ̀tì báyẹn ní ìdáwọn dúró òyìnbó lájí nígbà wá dúdú lọ wọ́n ní adé tó bá fẹ́ gbàgbà wọn lẹ̀ lórí nǹkan yẹsà wọn kọ̀ kẹ́mi àwọn bọ̀sì wọn máa sọ fọlọ́pàá pé yìnbọn fún wa pa wá.
Ona ṣe gbara wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
A máa gbára wálé àwọn dúdú a máa sọ ẹnu lásán la ní a máa sọ pé kíníkan òyìnbó tó bá fẹ́ yọ ẹni president lẹ́ẹ̀ni sá tó bá fẹ́ yọ ẹ jáde lẹ́ẹ̀ni wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí petition tó o bá kó o bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí wọ́n ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ń sìn.
riot máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ títì.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo dé àwọn kan tí wọ́n ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ń sìn.
wàá resign fún ẹ̀ ló máa resign yàrá pé kò ṣe mọ́ Justin Trudeau kò sẹ́ni tó lè kúrò ó resign nígbà tó rí pé kò kárí majority mọ́.
àwọn àgbà tiẹ̀ mọ́ ni.
petition lásán ló fi pa petition àwọn yòókù sign ó jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ààrẹ resign ó kú bẹ́ẹ̀. irú ìlú táwa fẹ́ ṣe nílẹ̀ Yorùbá nìyẹn.
Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe lágbọ̀rọ̀ náà.
àfẹ́ fìbọn pa àfẹ́ fìbọn
gbà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àfẹ́ tá a bá wà ní Nàìjíríà a lè rírú ẹ̀yàn ọmọ Yorùbá.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
a lè rírú ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ sí bá ṣe lè gbé ayé rọrùn àwọn pípọ̀ tí wọlé sí wa la àárọ̀ yìí ni mo sì ká ní newspaper tí wọ́n sọ wípé 10 Boko Haram àwọn tó ń plan àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń plan pẹ̀lú àwọn Fulani tí wọ́n ń plan bó ṣe fẹ́ dá irú Boko Haram lẹ̀ ní Ọ̀ṣun state wọ́n wà ní Àbújá sí 10 of them wọ́n ti lè máa ń di wọn sáwùjá.
10 of them.
10 of them sir.
Again.
10 of them. ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn.
wọ́n fi ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ ibi tí wàhálà wà òun náà ni ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn ibi tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbà wọlé òun náà ni ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn wọ́n sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn tó ní agbára ni ká má wo ẹ̀sìn rárá torí tá a bá fi lè wo ẹ̀sìn ìran Yorùbá ẹ wo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìwọ̀n sìn ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn náà ń gbà wọlé òun ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ Ọlọ́run lónìí máa yà sọ́nù wa kò sí wàhálà ẹjájọ máa wò ebi ìran Yorùbá Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè yóò gbà wá yóò sì ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀rí tá a bá wo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn tí a bá wo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn ìran Yorùbá tán o ńlá ṣe ń pe àwọn àgbààgbà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lónìí ẹ má ṣe kí ni pé abẹ́pẹ́ lọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn ẹ jẹ́ kó yóò ká ló pé ẹ̀sìn ṣé ẹni tá a bá wo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn yóò ní agbára o torí wọ́n mọ bí wọ́n ṣe ń fi ẹ̀sìn tí wọ́n fi kó àwọn ọ̀dọ́ mọ́ra. Àní ẹnìkan wà ń wo àgbàlagbà nílùú wo ni mo ti ṣe program ó ń sọ wípé Olúwo sọ pé kí wọ́n máa lọ train àwọn ọmọ wọn bí wọ́n ṣe máa ja ogun. Mo lè máa yẹn ń ṣe mo lè mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣe ń wò torí pé kéèsì kan wà tí wọ́n fún mi yẹn kéèsì Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́. Olúwo wà lára àwọn tó ń kó àwọn ọmọ fún toliat tí wọ́n sọ toliat ká máa da ìdẹ́lẹ̀ Yorùbá rú. Ọlá pé àwọn Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ gbà fún wọn gbogbo wọn gbà náà ẹjọ́ sì wà ń court ẹjọ́ yẹn sì wà ń court dì sí i. So ipa tí àwọn wọ̀nyí tí wọ́n fẹ́ dá sílẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn náà gbà wọlé. Ó sì yẹ kí ní kó yé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè wípé a ti ń gẹ́ nǹkan kan ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe ẹ̀sìn. Scam ò ní ẹ̀sìn jẹ́. Ọlọ́run yóò ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Ẹ ṣé gan ni pé àmọ̀kàntẹ̀ ìgbà tá a nílò ni. All right. Ẹ ṣeun.
Mo kàn fẹ́ bá àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá.
Àwọn náà ń gbọ́ wa.
Tó bá ti gba èdè, tó ti gba àṣà, tó ti gba ìṣe lọ́wọ́ yín tó jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ràn Yorùbá.
Kò sí mọ́ tó má ti gba àṣà àti èdè. Tó má ti gba kò sí rí ẹ̀gbọ́n tí Lọ́mọ Akọ́lì tó sọ ní 1935 ni nígbà tí arákùnrin tó ń rìn tó wá délẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìgbà tó wá ń sọ fún British ó ní I've travelled across the length and breadth of Africa. Ó ní I've never seen anyone who is a beggar or thief of such wealth that I saw in that nation. Ó wá ń sọ fún British pé ó ní I don't think that we'll be able to conquer this nation. Ó ní unless if we change our old and ancient educational system, our culture and our heritage. Only if Africans believe that all that is foreign and English are greater and better than their own, they will lose their self-esteem and they will become what we want them to be, a true domination. That is it. Into what they say from our lower sin. Mobile alone, Olódùmarè yóò ṣàánú fún wa. Ẹ ṣé gan ni bọ́dà wa láti Ireland ẹ ṣàdúpẹ́ tí ẹ parapọ̀ wọlé Olódùmarè yóò wà pẹ̀lú wa ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ ṣe fún wa ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ̀yin wa ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ ti gbọ́ yìí àfikún Olódùmarè àfikún ṣàánú kó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò gbọdọ̀ parun a gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ilẹ̀ tèmi àti ẹni kò sí bó ṣe wulẹ̀ ká pẹ́ lájò tó ilé náà lá padà sí àjò olè dàbí ilé bá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sí ìbanilẹ́rù. Orúkọ tèmi padà mọ́ Borèwó ayé kò tọ́ náà ni èmi látara àjọfà ẹ tún pàdé wa nítorí pé a tún padà jáde láìpẹ́ yìí lórí Yorùbá World Media. Ètò tá a ṣe tán lónìí òun náà ni ìwé tí bàbá tí wọ́n kọ sí Professor Gazoro Gololo ìyẹn Fulani kan tí ó ń bẹ lọ àti Olóyè Sunday Igboho pé àkọlé tọ́pìkì ọ̀sìn ni pé the war against Olóyè Sunday Igboho must stop now. Ìyájẹ́ sẹ́ẹ̀tì ti fi orí gbálẹ̀ mọ̀mọ́ yẹn fi wọ́n lẹ̀ àmọ́ wọn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ibi táwọn tò sí ẹ̀sìn ni ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn kan wà Islam ni wọ́n rò pé àwọn ń ṣe ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀sìn ni wọ́n ṣe ọ̀nà ẹ̀sìn ìyá yìí wọ́n rò pé ẹ̀sìn ni àwọn ń ṣe ni ẹ̀sìn ni wọ́n ń jà fún ṣùgbọ́n mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó ń pa ìran Yorùbá ó ń pa lára ẹ̀sìn ni wọ́n rò pé àwọn ń jà fún ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n ṣe ni pé àwọn jẹ́ mùsùlùmí ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá lọ wo ìdí dáadáa ní tí a mọ̀ sí Islam is a very scam and it's a dangerous religion. Muslim ni mi o ṣùgbọ́n a gbọ́dọ̀ gbé mùsùlùmí lórí ṣáájú ká tó jẹ́ ta jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá ni wá kó tó di pàpàrà wá jẹ́ sí Olódùmarè yóò ṣàánú fún ara nígbà ẹ̀yin wa tí a jọ ṣe ètò lónìí oníyanṣẹ́ ọlọ́bẹ̀ṣẹ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wa jẹ́ náà ẹ kú àìbímọ́kógbó wa pípẹ́ ṣe gan ni ẹ kú ìfẹ́ èyí tẹ́ ní sí wa ètò yìí àárín ìwà lónìí títí di ìgbà míì tí ẹ tún máa rí èmi ọmọ yín olólùfẹ́ yín ọ̀rẹ́ yín ọmọ Borèwó mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí wípé kéré báyìí òun náà ni mo ti wà tí mo ti mọ̀ pẹ́ dá májèsí ni mo wà tí mo ti lẹ́nu yìí ń tèmi èmi dérò bàràká wọn ní kí n kákò kí n jùdí wọn ní sọ wọlé belebe sáwọn arógbàsọ láìpẹ́ tán èmi rí jómojó mo ráyọ̀ mo yọ̀ ó wá kù dẹ̀dẹ̀ kí ọ̀tá ó yọ̀ mí àti wọ́n tó ń gbọ́ mi lónìí tó bá kù dẹ̀dẹ̀ kí ọ̀tá ó yọ èmi àti ẹ alákọ̀ọ́rí yóò tẹ̀rí gbàsọ ó wà máa bí wá lè pé àwọn máa bí wọn pé kí n jẹ́ kí ló pa wọ́n ní ọ̀pá ló bá wa pa, ǹjẹ́ kí ló gbèdè, wọ́n ní àrùn ló bá wa gbèdè mọ́lẹ̀, wọ́n ní nìṣó ń yọ̀ bàràká, mo ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn olólùfẹ́ mi, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀mí ìfẹ́ mi náà lẹ̀ ń bá mi lọ. Gbogbo apápátá lágbọ́dọ̀ lọ́run, ìmọ̀ta ò ní jọ lu wa o.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ jí gìrì.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gba òmìnira tiwa.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ jí gìrì.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gba òmìnira tiwa. Òmìnira ni Yorùbá fẹ́ o nílẹ̀ bàbá wa. Òmìnira ni Yorùbá fẹ́ o nílẹ̀ bàbá wa. Ọmọ aláṣọ ò gbọ́dọ̀ wá kísà, ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́gun.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ jí gìrì.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gba òmìnira tiwa.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ jí gìrì.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gba òmìnira tiwa. Òmìnira ni Yorùbá fẹ́ o nílẹ̀ bàbá wa. Òmìnira ni Yorùbá fẹ́ o nílẹ̀ bàbá wa. Ọmọ aláṣọ ò gbọ́dọ̀ wá kísà, ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́gun.
Ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà ilẹ̀ Oòduà.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká forí korí.
Gbogbo ọ̀dọ́ ilẹ̀ bàbá wa.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́ kọ́wọ́.
Lọ́mọdé làgbà lóbìnrin lọ́kùnrin o.
Òmìnira la fẹ́.
Ọmọ Oòduà kí lẹ fẹ́ o.
Yorùbá nation ni o.
Kéku lè ké bí eku.
Ẹyẹ lè ké bí ẹyẹ. A ò bẹ́nikẹ́ni lọ kàdá dúró la fẹ́.
Olúkálùkù dájọ́ orúkọ bàbá rẹ̀.
Lórí ilẹ̀ wa o.
Ẹ ò bá lẹ́gùn bàbá ní òjò bí ó sì jó mọ́ bàbá nìkan ò lè mú ní sí. Àló ti tó gẹ́ a ò ṣe mọ́. Ìrẹ́nijẹ èyí ti tó gẹ́, ìfìyàjẹni ti tó gẹ́, ikú ọmọdé ikú ọ̀dọ́ a ò fẹ́ mọ́ nílẹ̀ bàbá wa. A fẹ́ kí èdè wa ó di pàtàkì gúnlé. A ò fẹ́ ètò ìjọba tipátipá mọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọ̀jẹ̀lú ọ̀bàlújẹ́ ènìyàn yìí ẹ kó ráńgà yín ẹ máa lọ. Ká lè fúnra wa ní ètò ààbò tó péye lórílẹ̀ bàbá wa. Ìyà tá a jẹ tó lọ́wọ́ àwọn ará òkè ọ̀hún, ìfipábánilò yìí a ò fẹ́ mọ́. Bíbani ní nǹkan oko jẹ́, dídá ẹ̀mí àwọn àgbẹ̀ légbodò ó ti sún wa. A kì í bá ní tán ká fani nítàn ọ̀ya, ẹ jẹ́ a máa lọ ká lọ gbòmìnira tiwa.
Òmìnira